camera, man. Let's see. Trying to get my camera right, people. Shoot, watch out, messed up. Oh, let's see if I back up a little bit. What's up? What's up? Trying to get my camera right, man. You already know. There it is. That's better. Trying to get my camera right, man. I need me a camera person, man. Need somebody to help me out on that end. Hold on 1 second, man. What's going on, people? What deals you got on? Did you get them through text and or cold calling? So I got one deal from text and another deal from cold calling. I got this that just closed and is closing. Got one that just closed that I got from cold calling. It just closed like today. Like it just closed today. I had to mail the papers back in yesterday, but that thing closed today. I had another one that's closing from hey, can y'all hear me? Trying to make sure y'all can hear me. Y'all hear me? I got another one that's closing. But that thing was from Texan. That's the one that's in Jacksonville, Florida. I keep telling y'all about. But that one is going to close on Monday, right? That thing was supposed to close tomorrow, but that thing going to end up closing on Monday. So, yeah, man, those are my two recent ones. I got one deal that I'm wholesaling. I got some other stuff on the contract that I'm, got to get sold off. But yeah, those are the few deals. Two of them I got for texting that I just recently closed, and another one I got for cold calling. So yeah, man, just texting, calling people and following up, man. That's a big thing. Like following up on people that you already talked to is big. Like a lot of people got deals sitting right there within the leads that they've already pulled, like a lot of people asking questions, like, where did your leads come from? Where did you pull the list from? Like a lot of y'all got leads right there within your own system. You just need to follow up with those people and go back and ask them, hey, how you doing? Did you end up selling that property? Are you still interested in selling? Because some people still trying to figure it out. I got, somebody right now that's still trying to figure it out, figuring out what they're going to do. But as long as I keep having that relationship with them, they're going to end up selling that property with me. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that you definitely want to do, is continue to follow up with people, continue to talk to people, continue to build that relationship to the point where, when they're ready to go, you, one, have a buyer and offer in place, and two, that you build that rapport with them enough to, they know that, hey, this person is interested. And when they do, or when they are ready to make a move, then they come to you, instead of just talking to the next person that comes, or the, person that pops up on their phone or whatever, you know. So what do you tell sellers when they ask what's your process is when you're trying to buy the house? So what I tell the seller is, hey, look, this is the process. So what we would need to do is I need to submit your property and your property information to my purchase manager, which would be my buyer, right? And they will let me know how much your house is approved to be bought for, right? And then I will come back to you with an offer, right? And if you accept that offer, then we can move forward and get an official contract in place. And that contract would be contingent upon inspection, right? Inspection by who? Inspection by the buyer, right? The buyer goes over to see the property. The buyer looks at the property and they either say, yes, we'll buy it at the price that I agreed, that I told you that I would buy it at. And then I would go back and tell the seller, hey, the inspection went well. You passed the inspection. We're going to move forward and close on the property. Bam. If it doesn't go well, then the buyer will say, hey, look, I can't buy the property at this price. I can buy it at this price. I go tell the seller, hey, look, you didn't pass the inspection. but the buyer is still willing to buy the property, but at this price, right? Bam, they accept, move forward. They don't accept, they want to counter. I go back to the buyer and say, hey, look, they counter with this. If they say, okay, yep. If they say, yeah, we go back and say, hey, look, we got to terminate, right? So when we go in the contract, it's all contingent upon inspection, and the inspection is done by the buyer, right? So that's kind of how the process goes, and that's kind of what I explained to the seller. And then I tell them once the inspection is done, we'll send everything to the attorney's office. And the attorney's office will run a title search and, bring up anything that's owed against the property or anything, that's messed up with the title of the property. And once the property is clear, we're able to handle all the debts with the purchase price. Then we can move forward and go ahead and close on the transaction. The attorney's office will set up, request your information and set up a date and time for you to come in and for a closing. All right, bam, that's it. You will get your money through the check or wire, and all that will be set up through the attorney's office. So that's kind of how I explain it, man. So bro, follow up is everything. Last deal took 16. Dude, hey, you say your last deal took 16, man. I'm telling you, my last deal, well, not my last deal, but the deal before that, dude, it took me, I met this guy last May. I didn't close on his property until this March. So from last May to this March, how many months that is? That's like 10 months or so. It took me 10 months of following up with this guy. I done went through the whole year. You know what I'm saying? Happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. You know what I'm saying? I'm going through the whole year with this guy. And he finally came around, sold. You know what I'm saying? So it takes a whole lot of follow-up, man. So what do you do when the seller wants to meet in person, like in Jacksonville? No. No, I tell them, that, our workers are remote. We don't meet people in sellers. We don't meet people in person. The person that you will meet in person is our inspector, right? The person is going to view the property, right? And sometimes that's the buyer. So I would say that's the only person you would meet in person, right? So that's what I tell them. It's like we all work virtually. We don't meet people in person. The only person that you would meet in person is the inspector. And then obviously you'll meet the people at the title company or attorney's office in person. We'll close on the property, right? So those are the people that you'll meet in person. So we've done Zoom with a seller. Hey, there you go. There you go. Yeah, you can Zoom with a seller. That's good too, man. But just getting them on the phone and really talking to them, it works a lot, man. Just getting them on the phone. It's like, it's cool to text people and stuff like that, but shoot, you got to get them people on the phone, man. You get them people on the phone and talk to them. That's when you really, build that relationship, man, with people. So I found that that's a good thing when you get people on the phone and talk to them, and build that relationship. That's a big thing as far as, being able to deal with sellers. So yeah, man, I think, like I said, even after you get them to sign, that relationship piece is big. You just got to keep that rapport and help them move toward closing, right? You got to keep that rapport and help them move toward closing. So yeah, man, I just wanted to come on here and like talk to y'all about like how I'm doing deals through texting, right? And I made a video about this, and it's on my YouTube channel about how to wholesale using SMS text. And I kind of do the same thing, but it's a little different because like now I kind of really target certain areas based on the buyers. What's up, man? Eduardo Perez. What's up, man? I think I know you. What's up, man? But anyway, so what I do is I figure out what the buyers want. And then when I figure out what the buyers want, I go search for it. I search those properties within the filter and prop screen, right? So the buyer's criteria. Oh, what's up, man? Hey, did you get that property under contract? Hey, Hey, let me know if you got that property in contract, man. Hit me up. But anyway, so I take the buyer's criteria and I put it in my filter inside a prompt screen. When I put it inside that filter, bam, certain properties list pop up. I save that list, download it, and then I skip trace it on Lead Sherpa. Well, after I skip trace it on Lead Sherpa, I download it. Now I got a list with the phone numbers on it. And once I get the list with the phone numbers on it, I take it to Launch Control and I upload that list into Launch Control. Now, when you go into Launch Control, when you set up your Launch Control, some of the biggest things you're going to do is you're going to have to, you're going to have to set up templates, right? These templates are messages, your initial messages that you send out to people. And those initial, you have to create those initial messages. And in those initial messages, you just want to be general. You don't want to be too specific. You just want to say, hey, greet yourself. Announce yourselves like, hey, this is Timmy with Georgia Home Buyers. Was just reaching out to see if you might be interested in an offer on 123 ABC Street, right? So that kind of stuff. You just want to be real general, real, it doesn't have to be anything crazy. It could be stuff simple, right? So you make your templates and then you take that list that you upload and create a campaign. Once you create that campaign, then you're going to be able to go and send batches out through those campaigns. And then once we send those batches out, people begin to respond, and we have quick replies that's automated. So my VAs are the ones that send the batches out every day, right? They know to send the batches out. We have them in order, bam, bam. They send the batches out every day. We have quick replies to where, like, if somebody say yes or somebody say they're interested, the VAs automatically know to quick reply with this response, right? So what we do is we go through basically let them know, hey, look, we got to ask you a few questions to make you a fair and intelligent offer. I stole that from King Kong. And then I qualify the lead, which I stole from Brent Daniels. I asked them, is there any major repairs need to be done to the properties? Have you done any upgrades to the properties? What timeline are you looking to sell the property within? And that gets motivation, right? If somebody got a timeline, they have a motivation. Like, they need to get this done by this time. So that timeline question really helps a lot, and then you can ask straight up, is there any particular reason that you're looking to sell the property? Could ask that straight up. Is there any particular reason that you're looking to sell the property? So bam, you can ask that question. And then we ask, did you have a price in mind that you're looking to sell for? And then see what they say out that. Sometimes people's like, I don't have a price in mind, la, 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 la. And sometimes, they'll say, oh, you give me an offer. Sometimes I hit them with, sometimes I'll like, if I feel that I know how much my buyer could pay for it, I say, hey, can we come to an agreement at this price, and let them know what price. But if I don't have a clue what the price, I let them know, hey, look, my job is not to make the official offer. My job is to collect their information and see how much you're looking to get for the property. And then I submit that to my purchase manager. And then my purchase manager either approves the price that you're looking for, or he will counter that price, or he would just straight up pass on the property. So that's my job. A lot of times when you do that, people will just respond and let you know, oh, okay, well, how about ask for this? You know what I'm saying? So people will do that, and then you can go to your buyers and try to see what you can get, and then maybe counter them or whatever. But I found, man, most of my biggest deals is when I asked people what they wanted, and then they told me what they wanted, right? And then I was like, okay, we can do that. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times my biggest deals is when people told me what they wanted, and then I just went and just did it. You know what I'm saying? So that's those were my biggest deals, and that's kind of how I go about wholesaling through text. And sometimes you get it all done straight through text, but a lot of times it's like, once you get to making that offer, you ask them like, do you have time to speak with one of our purchase specialists, right? That's the VA asking that. And then I'm the person, or one of my acquisition managers, get on the phone with them and start talking to them. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you do. That's how you that's how I go about wholesaling through SMS. And then once they agree, once they say they're good, my VA will dispo them. Like once we get them at a price that we think will work, or my buyers to say yes, that's the price that we can do, we dispo. We send out the contract, right? So when they say they're interested, and once we get good in the conversation, my VA is a dispo. That means they'll start sending that property out to buyers and say, "Hey, are you interested at this price?" You know what I'm saying? And then once once a buyer show interest, and say, "Yeah, I'm interested at that price," then we send the seller out the official offer with the contingency on the inspection. Because once we get a buyer interested, that buyer gonna go look at the property. You know what I'm saying? We just really, to get somebody in the contract, we need a buyer that actually want to go see the property that might be interested. That's it. You know what I'm saying? We get them on the contract, and then the buyer go out to see the property, and if they like it, they'll go and try to either take it at that price or get a reduced price. And if they don't like it, we'll terminate the contract, and then we'll move on to the next one. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of our model, man. That's what we do with SMS texting. That's how we do our thing, man. So, just want to share with y'all kind of how we do things, and hopefully that clear up and answer some of the questions that a lot of y'all ask. So let me see. The seller ghost you. Dang, man. I'm calling him and following up with him. So owner occupied leads from prop screen worth pulling. Yes. Owner occupied leads are worth pulling, man. I think 1, 2, 3, all 3 deals were owner occupied. All 3 of my deals I got lined up right now were owner occupied leads. So they were all owner occupied. So yeah, owner occupied is definitely worth pulling. Have all absentee leads right now in the market. Yeah. Absentee is good, but I'm finding, man, that we do just as many owner occupied as we do absentee. So it's kind of the same. It's kind of producing the same results in our market. So yeah, man, you could pull absentee and you could pull owner occupied. Does Launch Control have restrictions on sending daily text? Yes. Launch Control have restrictions on sending daily text. I don't know of anybody that doesn't have restrictions on sending daily text. But if y'all find a company that don't have restrictions on daily text, y'all let me know. You know what I'm saying? If y'all got somebody who don't have the restrictions, let me know. Be definitely interested in seeing seeing what they got going on. But yeah, Launch Show got the restrictions on daily text, but you just may have to open you up another Launch Control if you want to text more people, and you can get your messages out and stuff like that. So, and then just be vigilant about making sure you reach the max every day. Make sure you're keeping your leads in and reaching the max every day. So how low of a year owner occupied? A lot of times I like to start at 7, right? I like to start at 7. But I mean, if we like an area a lot, we think we're doing a bunch of deals over there, we'll lower it down to 3, and then we'll go from there. You know what I'm saying? So I like to start at 7 a lot. And then, if I really like the area, if I really feel good about it, if I want more leads in that area, I'll go down to 3 and see what we can do at 3, So, and that's on how many years the owners have owned the property, right? That's kind of what I go down to. So yeah, man, just texting, man, been texting. Like I said, I got a hotel deal that we're working on. That's the big deal because, we should be able to make a good one off that. It should be 35, 40K deals, somewhere around there. So the hotel deal is going to be a good one. And then I got a couple of more deals that's being inspected and trying to get a couple of deals sold, but just closing on one today. Got another one on Monday. And so it's a lot of stuff going on, man. Just trying to hold everything in the road and keep everything going. So I don't get why an owner-occupied property would sell at just 7 years ownership. That's crazy, but I'm going to pull those. Yeah, hey, You never know, man. People life circumstances are always changing, so you just never know. And then people want to upgrade, people want to just sell, people want to move. People got stuff going on, man. So you just never know what people got going on, man. And just reach out to them and ask them what they're interested in selling. So, but yeah, man, it's crazy. So how about the 10 DLC on Launch Control? I mean, you just fill out your information, man. Basically, just fill out your information, hit submit, and you should be good to go. Like I said, there is a daily limit, but the 10 DLC, you just fill out your information, then you're good to go. I don't currently text. Oh, okay. Yeah, if you go on Launch Control, they have the little regulation stuff. You just fill out your information, submit it, and you're good to go. They don't ask for too much. Thing that's for name, phone number, email address, basic stuff. Just put it in there. Bam, you're good to go. And then you get your daily limit on your texting. You send out your daily limit. I'm maximizing out every day, making sure that your leads are uploaded and stuff like that. So yeah, man, that's kind of the way you do it, man. That's kind of the way we do it, anyways. So I just cold called two VAs. That's what's up, man. Yeah, I mean that's what I was doing when I first got started. It was just two VAs, or it was one VA that was cold calling, bringing in leads. So yeah, man, cold calling definitely works. Cold calling definitely works. Good way to bring in leads. Bunch of people out there crushing it cold calling. So when you see contractors remodeling a house, how could you maximize talking to them as a wholesaler? So when you see contractors rehabbing a house, a lot of times I stop and just kind of ask them, who's buying this property. You know what I'm saying? First, I just walk in and just be normal. Hey, how you doing? Just notice you was, just riding around the neighborhood, man. Saw this property. It looked like y'all doing a pretty good job over here rehabbing it. And they'll start talking, let them talk, let them talk, let them talk. And then eventually I let them know, yeah, I find properties like this all the time for people, man. You know who bought this property? Just is like, do you know who bought this property? Did you buy this property? Or, you worked with somebody else who bought this property. They may say, oh no, I bought this property. Oh, you want some more of these type properties? Bam, you found your buyer. Or they're like, nah, such and such, this guy I work for, he bought this property. It's like, you think he want any more of these type of properties? I find them, I find these kind of properties all the time, or I can, I find these type of properties and I sell them to, kind of people like him all the time. So, if he's interested in more properties, I could definitely, bring him more properties. So, but yeah, man, that's kind of how I approach it. Just talk to people like regular, get to know them, and then let them know that you find this kind of properties, ask would they be interested, or whoever they're working for, would they be interested? Hey, so is properties from a handyman a good deal for wholesaling? Yeah. I mean, yeah, somebody anybody. Like, dude, I tell anybody, hey, look, if you know anybody who might be interested in selling, let me know. You know what I'm saying? I think I was watching something where somebody was like, they work for the trash company, right? And when people go delinquent or people, trash pickup get canceled, he go and reach out to those people and see, they might be interested in selling, or he look up those properties to see, what's going on, to see if the owner might be interested in selling. That's another good way. So it's a lot of good ways, man. So yeah, man, it's a lot of good ways to go out there and find good leads, but I would assume that the handyman way is a good way, because somebody needing a handyman, they might be interested, or they might own several properties, might be interested in selling some. So hey, so these properties from let me see. Got a lead in Lawrenceville now, but I'm working on the lead. That's what's up, man. Hey, hit me up, man. Send it to me. Hey, anybody in the Atlanta area, man, if you find a property, man, we could definitely JV on it. Just send it to me. I probably have somebody that's interested in buying it, or I might be willing to buy it myself. So just you got any property? It doesn't matter if it's single family, 2 unit, 30 unit. You know what I'm saying? 50 unit. We'll take that too. So if you got anything, we can always partner up and get it done, man. So I found the property and the handyman is selling it. He has added on to the house, remodeled it, and is selling it. Oh, okay, man. Shoot, ask him how much you want for it, and then try to go find him a buyer, man. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's a good way to find a deal. So you work in that area? Yeah, I work anywhere that's close to Atlanta, anywhere that's remotely close to Atlanta. You know, I work. Yeah, I closed the deal earlier this month that was in Lawrenceville. Yeah, still gotta go pick up that check. Uh, but yeah, man. So hey, look, man, we got 11 people up in here, man. If you up in here, like the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel. You know, if you don't know, I'm on IG, man, so you can always hit me up, send me a message or whatever on IG. You know, I try to hit you back. But yeah, man, anything in the Atlanta area, hit me up, and I'm definitely ready to, make an offer, help you get it sold or whatever you need to, if you just need to talk about it or you just need advice on what to do, just let me know and we can get it done, man. Anybody that's in the Atlanta area, got a property in the Atlanta area, even if you're like somewhere in like Nashville, I got some connections up there. Also got connections like in Jacksonville and Orlando. So just let me know, man. We can get it done. But yeah, I think, man, y'all, I'm on here 26 minutes. I said I was gonna go 30 minutes, but we'll see what happens, man. But just want to get on here and answer y'all questions, so y'all keep asking. So, what's the best way to contact you for a JV deal? So, like, if you want to send a property to me, um, if you want to, if you want to send a property to me, then send it to that email right there. Yeah, if you want to send a property to me that you are direct with the seller, and you need a buyer or you need an offer, then email it to me right there. Just let me know the person's name, phone number, address, and I can help you out. It's like a lot of times people don't want to send the address or whatever. It's like, dude, I can't help you out if I don't know what the house is. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm not trying to get you. It's like, I'm not trying to get you, man. It's like, I need to know what the house is so I can say, nah, that ain't something we go for. Or, yeah, that's something we might go for. So I got a zip code for hedge funds, ATL Jacksonville. Oh, dang. That's what's up, man. Shoot, you can send that to me. Let me know. You can send it that email right there. Yeah, man. If you got that, let me know, man. Trust Byron, good dude. Hey, yeah, man. Like, dude, I ain't got time to be trying to worry about stealing that for nobody else. But yeah, man, I keep it on the up and up. But yeah, Eduardo, man, if you got that stuff, man, shoot me that stuff in the email, man, or hit me up on IG, man. Definitely, share some stuff. But yeah, man, I'm about to get ready to get off here, man. I just want to get on here and encourage y'all to let y'all know how I do things. You know what I'm saying? I'm always about, helping people get to that next level, man. Get to that next level and come up. You know what I'm saying? It's all about helping people come up, man. Like I said, I know how it is. You working at 9 to 5, but you want that next step. You know what I'm saying? You don't feel like what you're doing now is gonna get you to where you want to be. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna get you to the life you want to live. You know, and everybody sit there and think about what life they want to live. But it's not many people who out there trying to take action to get there. So just if you're watching this video, if you're interested in wholesaling, that means you are at least thinking about getting out of where you at now. You're at least thinking about getting to that next level. You're taking some steps to try to get to that next level. But like I said, it's all about taking legit action, man. Like my first move was getting prop screens. When I got prop screen, it just made me take the next step. It's like, okay, I got these lists, I got prop screen. That was the first step. So I got the list. So dang, now that I got these lists, I gotta skip trace them. Otherwise, the lists are pointless. Bam, I skip trace it. Once I skip trace it, dang, I got these skip trace lists. If I don't call these people, then it's pointless. Bam, I got call tools, start calling people. Bam, there go a deal. You know what I'm saying? So the first step will lead to you, second step will lead to you, third step. You know what I'm saying? You just got to get going. That's just like today, man. I was super tired today. I had went and had already exercised, already ran around, but I always usually run my mile. The hardest part was just getting on the track and just start taking my first few steps. Because once I take the first few steps, I was going to get that mile in. You know what I'm saying? So the first part is taking that first action, right? Like I was telling people on the IG Live a couple of days ago, it's like I spent 10 years trying to figure out how I can get into real estate, right? But it wasn't until I took action, right? When I took action, that's when things start rolling. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even take the best action, right? I bought a rental property, I bought a triplex, right? And then I lived in part of it and rented the other parts out. But then that led me to thinking, okay, what else can I do in real estate? And then I was more ready to take my next action, right? Which was buy prop stream and then bam, downhill from there. And then that led me to a 30K check and a 6K check. And then it was like, okay, how do I 10X this? And that led me to do more and more and more and more and more. You know what I'm saying? So it's just taking that action and then get used to taking action. And then once you get used to taking action, bam, bam, you just start keep taking action, keep doing stuff. And then that income start coming in. You know what I'm saying? And that, your action is going to allow you to grow and be able to buy your time back. You know what I'm saying? The money I'm making through real estate allows me to buy my time back. I ain't got to short somebody's job every day and work all these daggone hours. You know what I'm saying? So, it allows you to buy your time back. So, you just got to be willing to take action. That's the key thing, man. So do you invest in Augusta, Georgia? I got people that's buying in Augusta, man. Yeah, I've done deals out in Augusta. I got people that's buying. So you got some, man, let me know. We got people out there that's buying. Collaboration, not competition. Yeah, no doubt, man. You got to collaborate, man. You got to work together. So anyone in Georgia, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's people in here that's from Georgia, man. I spent a long time thinking of real estate. One day I hired a VA, no leadership skills, went from there, took action. Yeah, dude, you just got to take action sometimes. Like I said, you're going to make mistakes, man. Like I made plenty of mistakes, man. Made plenty of mistakes, but through just continuing to go, man, continuing to work, continue to just keep figuring it out. And like I said, man, I'm still figuring it out. Like I don't know everything, man. I don't know a lot of stuff. I do a lot of stuff wrong, that I could do better. But the thing is, you just got to commit to continuously getting better, continuously figuring it out, and just keep going, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's like the two things I did that changed everything was took action and decided I'm not going to stop, right? I'm going to keep going, right? Doesn't matter what's happening. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep pushing, to continue to level up, continue to make things happen. You know what I'm saying? So that's my thing, man. That's what I'm doing, man. So yeah, that's my thing. Let me see. Learn to lead a team to success. Got everyone on Keith acquisition training. That's what's up, man. Yeah, Keith. They said that acquisition training is crazy. I haven't done it yet. Probably need to. But yeah, they say Keith acquisition training is crazy, man. I know the 2-day transformation was legit. So that guy got good stuff. Working on my 6th deal, and it's a hairy. Yeah, dude. Sometimes them deals get crazy, man. It's like, yeah, sometimes them deals get crazy, man. It's crazy stuff. Like even the deal I'm wholesaling right now, it's like the husband and the wife got a divorce. Well, the wife stayed in the house, and all the husband stuff is in the house too, but the wife won't let the husband back in. You know, but we bought the property with the wife still in the house. So we're gonna put the wife on the lease, and the lease gonna expire in May 31st. And then she gonna get out, or we're gonna sell it to somebody else with her in it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's crazy, man. A lot of these situations be really crazy. And she ended up clouding the title, right? So we had to work to get the title unclouded. When you cloud the title, that means you tie the title up basically with like some kind of court filing that make it where that person cannot sell the property until they resolve an issue, right? So bam, we had to go through resolve that issue, whatever, to get that cloud, took it off the title. and then we was able to go through and close on the property. So it's just crazy, man. You know, all the stuff you got to do, man. It's just crazy, man. But it's all worth it at the end, man. You handle your junk, you do what you're supposed to do, you go out there and help people, you take care of people, you do right by people. And at the end of the day, that value that you bring people, that's what you get paid for, man, as a wholesaler. People was like, why would somebody sell their house to this? It's like, dude, you're providing value, man. You helping them figure out their situation. You helping them solve an issue that they got. You helping them solve a problem that they got. You know what I'm saying? And that's the value that you bring to them. And then you turn around and bring value to the buyer by bringing them a discounted property that they're going to be able to use to make money off of, right? So you're bringing value to both sides, and then you get compensated in the middle. So that's kind of how it works in wholesaling, man. But anyways, man, I'm finna get off here. I appreciate y'all coming through. All the love y'all show, man. Y'all always showing me love on YouTube, always showing me love on IG. I appreciate everything, you know, all the kind words and all that stuff, man. I really appreciate y'all. Y'all always, you know, giving me tips, you know, letting me know what I can do better. And I appreciate that, man. Like I said, always appreciate y'all showing love and support. But shoot, I'm finna be out of this thing. Y'all need me. Y'all know where to find me. IG, REI Next Door. Y'all hit me up on TikTok, man. Go check out my TikTok, REI Next Door. I make videos there too. But I just look forward to keep making these videos on YouTube. I'm gonna try to drop one. I'm gonna trying to start back my Fundamental Friday. So I'm gonna try to make a video for Fundamental Friday, which is tomorrow. Try to drop it tomorrow morning, see what we can do on that. But anyways, man, I appreciate y'all. Stay up. Eduardo, hit me up, man, about that deal in Lawrenceville. We'll see y'all later. Peace out.